So good morning, everyone. My name is Lauren, and I'm going to be leading today. And I had an idea the whole weekend of what I wanted to do, and it just as you see when we came on online, there's so much in the air. I'm not sure that that's what I'm going to stick with. Um, but we're going to start by grounding. I really feel like I need to ground. So let's take some deep breaths. Breathe deep into your belly. And first find yourself in your chair or wherever you're lying down. Bringing yourself into the moment. We're halfway through the year and into the solstice, all of, as Suelu said, the new possibilities. And there's also feels like a lot up in the field. So let's make sure we're grounded. We're going to breathe into our dantian, which is that center. It's not actually a chakra. It's at a level deeper than the chakra. It's right above the pubic bone, little powerhouse of an energy center that holds a line of energy that I like to think of as our line of intention for being here. So we'll breathe into that. Let it expand and grow a little bit, or a lot bit. And then let the energy move out across the pelvis into the hips, down the legs, and out the feet into the earth. And we'll also send a line of energy down from our tailbone into the earth. So breathing into that, and we'll have 3 points like a triangle moving into the earth. And you can even imagine looking down and seeing your footsteps on your sacred stone. And then also seeing that 3rd point, that triangle on your stone. Feeling the great energy of Gaia, Great Mother, welcoming us and holding us so lovingly and stably. And this energy of the dantian is like the energy of the Earth's magma. Brilliant, strong, powerful. So we can actually imagine our stone melting into lava and connecting with the molten core of the earth. And in this meditation, we're going to strengthen our container that holds our spirit. We're going to become more aware of our container and have more awareness of our spirit in our container, our bodies, our vessels, these vessels that house our spirit. And so this energy of the dantian is going to move up in a line through our bodies, bringing with us this energy of intention or being here. And as you're doing that, you can just, as a reference, imagine other life on the planet that doesn't have this experience that humans have, trees or animals, and how powerful their life force can be, how intentionally they are on the earth. And our bodies are of the earth, so we can hold that as well. The fluids and the rhythms of the earth moving through us as this line of energy moves up our spine, igniting our chakra system so that our root opens, our sacrum opens, our solar plexus is energized. Our soul knows it belongs, our soul space where our ribs come together. It knows it has a space here in this vessel. Our heart is strengthened, our heart energy, where we connect with all of life. We're seen and felt in the world. We're held in compassion and we feel compassion for all of life. Our throat, our capacity to speak our truth, our brow, as this line of energy moves out our crown, and it's going to move up as high as you can imagine, all the way up to our origin, all the way up to your origin. We're going to be powerfully connecting the core of the earth with our origin. You're going to find yourself way, way up in the void. I've heard it called the velvet black void. Let yourself dissolve here into that velvety blackness. The rhythms of the earth that were in your body are feeling this velvety blackness with you. And into this space, there is a spark, a divine spark. And the space is the space of nothing and all possibilities. And today, this spark is opening creation. And it's opening the birth of your own soul. And at the same time, it's birthing your soul family. We're all connected in this meditation. Our groups of soul support and the land celebration and the connections between us, perhaps we're all in one soul family. And there are many being challenged now. When we invite them in, we see them birthed with us. Challenged in a human way, but in this space, there's only light. And as we're birthed, the divine connections between us form a sort of a sacred geometry, the design of what we as individual souls and as a small soul family are creating. And there is purpose, and there is light, and there's order, and there's truth. And I notice we have some of our international soul support people who came on. There are many of us in Canada and Europe, throughout the North America, others joining our group that we don't know yet. And we're all going to birth ourselves down this line of energy, this hara line, this line of intention that we created. And it's enormous. The light in this space, even it may contain your other lives, your parallel lives, your past lives, all of this purpose and creation available to us. And with every breath, it clarifies, maybe not in a mental way, but in a frequency way. So feel into that for a moment and notice what it feels like, what information you get, either through sight or sound or vision or feeling or knowing. All of the light realms in the Council of Light. Some of us have connections with the angels, the angelic realm. Some of us more galactic, and all of it contributes to our design. Three-dimensional, four-dimensional, five-dimensional, six-dimensional, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we move our way down our hara line into this space, into this life. And you can imagine yourself being distilled from this dimensional space. And as you come down, we're maintaining the knowing of our connections to the one, to this design, distilled into your lot, your other lives, your parallel lives. The design moving and growing as we connect through all these spaces. And your energy moves down through the dimensions. Above your head is the point of individuation. And your soul and your essence moves through that point into the soul identity of this lifetime. Your crown is open, and your soul moves in the top of your head with all of the light, knowing of this design, these connections. where we were as one in the design. And as it moves into this vessel of your body, the circuitry opens in a clearer and cleaner way so that you can hold more light, more memory, more knowing, more frequency. And this opens in the crown. Your breath takes in the breath of spirit. And the circuitry of your brow opens. The capacity to see and witness in all time and all space. Halls and libraries where the knowing is stored are available through your circuitry and your memories. As you move down to your throat, the knowing that the earth is opening to your soul is palpable. This vessel of your body opens at the throat. The circuitry and the capacity to speak divine truth. The breath of spirit opens that. And you can choose right now to speak only the truth here. The back of the throat, the back of the neck opens. And the energy runs down your arms so that your actions through the circuitry are divine actions. From your soul's truth, from your connection with the divine. And the circuitry of the body offered by the earth opens to your spirit, to your particular soul's configuration and frequency and capacity. There is delight in your high heart as the circuitry opens the space here that always remembers your connection to the divine. It opens a space for the Sophia to reside here, the great mother, the great father of the divine residing in your high heart, always opening your memory, your longing, your knowing. And in your heart, you open to all of life. Here is where we'll recognize each other, our loved ones who we were with in the other realms. We recognize you in your bodies. We feel the love and the compassion and the safety. We rejoice in our memories of each other. That as we live these lives in separation from the one, that we have each other in our hearts. We see you in our eyes, feel you in our hearts, and here we connect with all of life. This energy of the hara, this rejoicing, as we move more freely in our bodies, the circuitry opening, our hearts, our souls moving down and finding residence, the soul seed finding residence where our ribs come together, below the sternum, safely resting, expanding in this vessel that's been built for us. Circuitry spreading throughout, all of the chakras opening this with this circuitry. All of the excitement opening in the solar plexus, getting into the nitty-gritty of how to do this life thing, this human thing. The breath of spirit opening the solar plexus, the golden chakra of the sun. The sun outside of us reminding us of the sun inside. The shining of our own souls, our own life, our own purpose, our own light. Circuitry opening in the more physical parts of our bodies, our sacrum, that beautiful powerhouse that helps balance us in this body. We have our dantian holding us in the molten core of the earth, giving us the energy and the power to take the information and knowing from our spirit, the experience of our human life, the needs of our body, and balance it all. And as we bring the breath of spirit into this space, it balances. No questions. And the circuitry moves into our root chakra, opening our root, out our pelvis, down our legs. Here we are, feeling the delight of the mother, the love of the mother holding our body. And it's a lot to hold spirit and form. You can breathe up and down your circuitry, feeling the different frequencies and tones. And as you breathe, it's like a beautiful scale. And as you breathe up and down, you notice you can go all the way back to where we met in the void, where we were birthed in the void in our soul groups. And as you breathe down, our soul group enlightens the hearts of all of us. Moving back to your human life, recognize your soul in your form, in your vessel. Breathing up to your brow, recognize the witnessing consciousness there, maybe your higher self witnessing all of this. We'll take a moment to get a message from our higher self, knowing that we could always come here for the translation of what's happening in this life, in this body. And let's ask for a message, whatever you'd like to ask. We're at the beginning of the solstice. Feels like a time that's shifted. You can ask yourself what's going on, what's next. And I'm feeling like coming together now as humans in our soul group. So imagining the beautiful sacred geometry that was created in those other dimensions moving into this dimension as we stand together with each other and with our other comrades and family, holding each other, inviting in all of our loved ones who are having challenges and making decisions, reminding everyone of the design, reminding everyone of our connection, strengthening our intentions for being here and the intentions of coming together as a group, the light of our connection, the truth of our connection, the light and truth and order that flow through our connection, and the union that we live. Grounded in the earth, grounded in the now. And wherever there's union, union always seeks expansion. And so we expand throughout the earth, throughout life, opening to all the brilliance available to us and within us. Coming back to your room whenever you're ready. coming back fully alive and awake and connected above and below and across and within. And so it is.